Rochidere, Radakala, Jogata, Depe Batamana, Rachidele, the Santi John de Gatonzi, Nana, Hogan, Kalejane, Sacrosanti, or Martin, Justin de Santi, Chuba, Housing de Santino, Moai, Rachidele.
首先向所有线上及莅临现场的各位法友问候一声吉祥如意。在此，我以佛陀的钵盂盛放30一切诸佛努力所累积的慈爱之乳，敬献给30诸佛，并回向给三界有情。
Before we begin today's practice, we have the tradition of reporting on the major conflicts in the world, how many people have died in those conflicts, so we can keep them ever present in our hearts and minds during the practice. For the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, 62,744 Palestinians have died, and 1,952 Israelis and foreigners have died. And the Ukrainian and Russian conflict, 1,082,140 Russians have died, and 100,000 Ukrainians have died. We'll begin with the opening prayers in the Yellow Prayer Book on page 1.
Do lo dam war je be dai no bar je be ge tar ba dan dam jin jin be bar de jo bar je ba dan je je zor je be ma nang ga dan yam be zen je dan je de wa dan de Dong dan jar nyur da la na me ba yan da bar zo ve jan jo ram bo je to bar ja.
All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. All mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment.
Oi de je do sama je je bar do le nga ye zai ge wa lai gor ma je bar do le nga ye zai ge wa lai gor de de ren zon de nya ma zan da zan je bar do le nga ye zai ge wa lai gor.
For that purpose, until I attain Buddhahood, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Until death, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. From today until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue.
Oi, John, Yen, Bon, Je, Bar, San, Je, Nan, Lai, Ja, San, Je. Je da jan jo san ba ye zo la han de yin ja san je je da ngan je de je je jan jo do ne je ba dan jan jo san be la ba la de da ren je ne ba da de yin ro la ben don da jan jo san je je yin de yin de na la ba la ang ren ba yin de la ba jie wo.
I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. I take refuge in the Buddhas until attaining the essence of awakening. Likewise, I take refuge in the Dharma and in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. Just as the Buddhas of the past gave rise to bodhicitta and progressed along the Bodhisattva's path, so shall I give rise to bodhicitta for the benefit of all beings and practice the stages of the Bodhisattva's path. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. Until awakening, I take refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merit of generosity and the other perfections, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mothers, sentient beings, limitless as space, have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they not be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. Now we'll go to the Rainfall of Benefit and Happiness text to do the smoke offering prayer on page 1.
Homage to you, the protector who liberates from the 8 fears. Homage to you, blazing with auspicious glory. Homage to you, closing the door to evil destinies. Homage to you, guiding to the higher realms. You are always been by my side. Continue evermore to protect me with compassion.
dan je ro nan je pan je so pa me pa do pa ju nam sa me da gu da na ra ju ra ra ben za ma sa ma ya so wa ro na dan da ge wan da pa ju na mo da ge san do da da de je je ga je da da je je yen je da na je pa ma na la je ba da sen je na la ben be je do na ga da sa ba ga de da da je je re ba ji de kan der ma le ba po pa me ba yo hindrance. Continence is as a king, Jambudvipa, to his nosty stone mount, horses grow, plants with immortal life, elixirs, artemisia's laurels, at its best, turquoise tubes of juniper midway, at its peak rosary with conjoined those, the three plants were sublime, cities dwell, flourish fragrant of 4 seasons long, such are the excellent qualities to disperse ancient ones. Confusion, smoke clouds from these plants below skyward, though through 3 times Buddha's blessing, and through it independence of beings, aspirations, karma, and merit. This fragment elixir clears away dark dullness from God's man's demons' minds. Brilliant gardens of light, blazing rays stream forth, clearing dense dark delusion. Incinerate all corruption, impurities and dross, by pristine Dhamma, truth's blessing, by the truth we jewels, source of refuge, by Vidyadhara's attainment's power, the 3 exalted plans purify mundane conditioned thoughts and deeds of God's born demons. This right is amiss. When conflicts arise, this reconciles. When pures mix with filth, this cleanses it. When attainments mix with obstacles, truth, light, good, bad, get all jumbled up. Better, worse, and middling combine all. When we make mistakes in rituals, when beings contaminations amass, this right is the purifying means. When there's bad dreams, omens, horoscopes, if 5 faculties are blocked, or when was God protective, God's weakened, or resentments, fights, jealousies arise, phantoms and zephyrs, this right clears all. When we be wrongly on the land, when protectors' promises fade out, when afloat Naga strong spirits clash in bodies, months, days, times, alignments of sun, moon, or stars. This rectifies through performing this well examined. Smoke or finger is known, all is seen, through which his truth speaks, not left undone, through auspicious ties with
This practice then causes conditions of conflict. Through this practice, everything's made pure. Emma, consider this. Today for us, master, disciples, and our circles to cleanse, pacify, Sarmayatens, disease, impurities, resentments, jealousies, obstacles, divine omniscient ones, pleasing me. Today planets, stars are well aligned, earth good qualities are all complete. Time, date, stars, and they are auspicious. For this cleansing, pacifying right, Buddha's bodhisattvas are stainless, Buddha peerless being is supreme truth, desireless Dharma is supreme truth, chief gathering is supreme truth. By three goods truth blessing, may this smoke offering be accomplished perfectly. Emma, consider this. With Samantha Bhadra's offering clouds, I cleanse, I offer with fatherhood. Juniper like white sandal, I cleanse. Mother cedar wood like red sandal. With the loosewood king of cures, I cleanse. With rhododendron, God's fragrance sweet. Rosewood perfumes king with junipers, turquoise leaves with satin, with jacinth, and with musky white more good I cleanse. To lineage guru, supreme refuge, to the supreme Buddha's perfect beings, to the holy purifying Dhamma, to the noble Sangha, marriage fields, to redams of Buddha's mandalas, to the Kadakini defenders, to Buddha's teachings and Dharma's gods, out of Tantra's Vajra, family gods, Tantras and forefathers, lineage gods, Dharma center God, lonely place gods, destined approach accomplishment gods, two gods allied with powerful legions, gods who act as watchmen day and night, who wait and act as river beaches, steps up rocky cliffs, lamps in the dark, gods who watch and warn against enemies, give antidotes to poison cures, destroy Mara's legions, evil Lord. From the front, who got from behind, and menial watch after our interest and wealth back home, guarding total zen, our young livestock, protecting our paternal country, host defending me and my body, steadfast Father God's love over gods, to my forefathers, ancestral gods, to goddesses of my foremothers, to gods of wealth, fortune, abundance, to give rod of sharp weapons to earth, lords of four seasons and elements, nagas, strong spirits of different realms, gods of Bhagavad trigrams, huge months, dates, time, stars, planets, and age classes, gods, 201 powerful, sovereigns of every realm dominating all three planes, Sugas, Nagas, Kinaras, dwelling in Meru, the four contents and the seven golden mountains, pleasure lakes, ring of fire and peaks, rivers, oceans, zodiacal houses of skies and moon, forest, channel, grounds, and the mountains, two gods and bringers, Garudas and serpent beings, with learners and the gangs, two gods, Nagas, rishis, with powers of augury and aspiration, dwelling in Meru, crevices, spaces between oceans and contents on Jewel mountains, and treasures are lends to those magic beings appearing in various forms, two gods guarding underground treasures, elixirs, they mean the reason crops, treasure loves Nagaras, Hamens and snail eaters, flesh eaters, and their guns. To you all I offer cleansing smoke. Smoke cleanses God realms above the earth. Embers cleanse bright Nagas below ground. Flames cleanse all their beings in between. Fragments cleanses the outer world and all sentient beings contained within. My parents of all 3 times I cleansed. Hindrance, demons, karmic creditors of past and future lives, all I cleanse, especially to Tibet's 9 worldly gods, 13 mountain gods, the young god, 12 Tema defender, goddesses, local owner spirits, castle gods, Dogatayang house spirits, Ketu, her spirits, human feel, gods Sampa, Lord spirits, God post, Logmampon, head God Mayangen, wealth, God Galpo, merchant Dudu, king of war gods, and to all offering worthy. Pregnant smoke food and desire buds, those prolong life expand glory and increase family line, cause good fortune, strength and fame to flourish. For us all, to your refuge deities, I confess all faults of dualistic, grasping mind, to waters where gods as fish abide, and mountains where gods as deer abide, to gods, humans, demons, sun, moon, stars, I confess and offer cleansing smoke to Nagas, Ashwans, planets and stars, to omniscient wisdom, deities, I confess and offer cleansing smoke by confessing and cleansing this way all clashes, false habits and mistakes, impurity, samaya, tense bad luck, false from tainted body, speech and mind, dim like mist, drown mountain peaks, poisons that keep light vines, smoothing trees, samaya stains like sun, moon eclipse, all are cleared by this auspicious rite, false are displeased deities and gods, hostility, envy, taint and bans, reason for weak vows, misdeed, malice, many pure burnt offerings, all I cleanse by power of performing this great rite. Please purify ignorance, samaya, ten evil spirits, illness, obstacles, divert sorcery, harm, and perfectly accomplish desires and intentions. Grant all life, health, happiness, and wealth. May goodness prevail everywhere and be the cause for great awakening. As I cleanse immorality stains with fragments of pure vows, bound with things, noble ones, those please bless and endow all beings with moralities reset. As I've cleansed stains of non-virtuous deeds with pure set of conduct and virtues, they all realms and beings of happiness through pleasing the righteous gods, Nagas. As I've cleansed jealousy, ruthlessness with the fun perfume of pure intent, may local God spirits be infused with love and compassion, five-handedness. May these vast offerings smoke incense fruit, pure and arisen from pure causes, gathered with delight, joyful effort, satisfy all spirits gathered in. By this power may we and our circles be freed from loss of folk, wealth, livestock, may perfect fortune increase and spread, may all Dharma wishes be achieved.
Now we'll do the Medicine Buddha Sadhana, beginning on page 2.
Namo Gonjo San Dan Zawa San Jane Nam La Ja Sun Je Rogo San Je Lan Go Xia Jan Jun Jo De Sem Je Do.
To all sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, I go for refuge. To establish all beings in Buddhahood, I give rise to the mind of supreme awakening. To all sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, I go for refuge. To establish all beings in Buddhahood, I give rise to the mind of supreme awakening. From the primordially pure expanse of space emanates an offering cloud, filling the earth and sky with mandalas, the royal articles and goddesses. May they become inexhaustible, puja ho. May all beings be happy and free from suffering. May their happiness never decline, and may they rest in equanimity.
Mila Gumdo Bender Yadabe Uzendrove Gui Jian Juga Sumja Loba Chayen Jojin Jaje Arura Dan Yuanyan Yage Dena Long Zin Zenba Zenbe Zoshen Shagadorji Jirmo Zhongge Yo Boy Jebar Den Den Jeje Dama Namla Wang La So Be San Jie Dun Dan Jue Bo De Di Jia Sen Ba Jie Zhou Di Jian Ji Dian Zhong Wa Jie Dan Nui Jin Jie De Bun Jie Nie So Se Gor Dan Jie Ba Gu Ye La Jia Bo Jin Bo Yen Gor Dan Jie Be Ne Sun Ye Ge Sun Dan Do Ge Hong Le Wu Zhen Zhe Be Xia xiu jie san jie su sui jian gan ne ye ye ba ba de mi jie zhang de dang de nang la de ba.
Page 3. All becomes empty. From the depth of emptiness, the triple universe becomes a dazzling palace. On 2 lion thrones, each with a lotus and moon disk seat, appear deep blue homes. The seed syllable of myself and the deity generated in front. The homes transform into the medicine Buddha, the color of lapis lazuli, radiating light and wearing the 3 Dharma robes. In the mudra of supreme generosity, his right hand holds a medicinal aurora. In the mudra of meditation, his left hand holds a begging bowl. Major and minor marks complete, he sits in Vajra posture. On top of the lotus petals surrounding the deity visualized in front are the 7 medicine Buddhas, Shakyamuni and the rest, and the volumes of Dharma. Behind them are the 16 bodhisattvas, and behind them are the 10 protectors of the world, together with the 12 leaders of the yakshas, each with their own retinue, and at the 4 gateways are the 4 great kings. Light radiates from the 3 syllables in our 3 places and the hums and at our hearts, inviting from their own Buddha realms in the east immeasurable wisdom beings, which dissolve into myself and the deities visualized in front.
la je je la so ma le nam ne de je de jen je wa de so gar de da la wan jo go lo de ze ya bar je sar do so.
Home, the 8 medicine brothers and all deities without exception, I invite here to this place. Please send down great blessings, bestow supreme empowerment upon this fortunate and faithful one, dispel misleading guides and obstacles to life.
Oi namo maha beganze sabare vare bezara samaya zanza bezara samaya tija le wong hon zhan she a begenza
Home, flowers, incense, lights, fragrances, food, music, and so forth, forms, sounds, scents, taste, touch, and all phenomenon, I offer to the deity. May we perfect the 2 accumulations.
Sabar ye bar de za hong zha xie zo wo zhe jie de zong jiu jiao bo yong gar zo da ge la lan jue ban bo zong ye yong zi zo bar yu.
Home, the 8 foremost auspicious substances of which the white illustrious mustard seed is principal, along with all the other substances, I offer to the deity. May the 2 accumulations be perfected. Home, the 8 foremost auspicious symbols of which the precious royal vase is principal, along with all the other symbols, I offer to the deity. May sentient beings perfect the 2 accumulations.
Mangala gamba hong zo wa ren jian de zong jiu jiao bi nor bi so da ge la lan jue ban bo da ne zo nie zo bai yu.
Home, the foremost sense desirables, the 7 precious royal articles of which the precious gem is principal, and all the other articles, I offer to the deity. May I perfect the 2 accumulations. Home, foremost among all, Meru Mountain, with 4 continents and their 8 subcontinents, I offer to the deity. May I perfect the 2 accumulations.
Rana mandala hong da ge de de jia jie de ge ge la zhi so lo la la zhe ma ming a yo de zhe da be din zhe jie.
Home. With scented water I bathe the Sugata's body. Although the deity is undefiled, this creates the auspicious circumstance to purify all wrongdoings and obscurations.
Yarve genye she warje gala je ma meng a yo dong a jarve din je.
Home. With a soft white scented cloth I dry the victor's body. Although your body is immaculate, this creates the auspicious circumstance for ending suffering.
Home.
With these exquisite saffron robes, I clothe the victor's body. Although your body never suffers cold, this creates the auspicious circumstance for vitality and radiance to flourish. Bottom of page 10. Home. Your body is like a mountain, the color of lapis lazuli. You dispel the pain of sickness for all sentient beings. You are surrounded by a retinue of 8 bodhisattvas. Homage and praise to the holder of medicine, the precious deity. Homage and praise to excellent name, precious moon, fine gold, free of misery, ocean of melodious Dharma, Dharma mind, and Shakyamuni. Homage and praise to the holy Dharma, the 16 bodhisattvas, and the rest. Homage and praise to the precious triple gem. Surrounded by Brahma, Indra, and the great kings, the protectors of the 10 directions, the 12 yaksha chiefs and their attendants, the Vidyadharas and medicine sages, human and divine, homage and praise to the gods of nectar medicine. The home at my heart and at the heart of the deity visualized in front is surrounded by the mantra garland. The light emerging from the home and the mantra garland makes offerings to all the Buddhas and gathers back their blessings. As it purifies the negativities and obscurations of all transient beings, may they swiftly attain the state of the medicine Buddha.
Buddha Yone Varane Buddha Sun Buddha Adi Chidena Rajin Deme Sarvan Deva Same Asame Samano Aharin Deme Sarvan Buddha Bodhisattva Shame Shame Parashame Deme Sarva Ede Ubandamba Buddha Ya Purane Purane Purayame Sarva Ajame Bendraya Bade Base Sarva Bambam Jayangar So Voi Daya Dai Gume Gume Emene Mehe Made Made Sada Dada Gada Samadhi Adi Dede Adi Made Pale Bambam Shodan Sawa Bambam Shodan Sawa Bambam Najai Mamam Buddha Buddha Udame Ume Gume Buddha Jira Pare Shodan Dame Dame Mere 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 Shagare Sawa Agala Meda Yone Varane Buddha Sun Buddha Adi Tidena Rajin Deme Sarvan Deva Same Asame Samano Aharin Deme Sarvan Buddha Bodhisattva Shame Shame Parashame Deme Sarva Ede Uban Ramba Vedaya Purane Puran Purayame Sarva Ashame Bendraya Pade Base Sarva Bam Chayangar So Daya Dai Gume Gume Emene Meh Made Made Sabda Tatangada Samadhi Adi Didi Adi Made Pale Bambam Shodan Sarva Bambam Shodan Sarva Bambam Nashaya Mamam Buddha Buddha Utame Ume Gume Buddha Jeta Pare Shodan Dame Dame Mere 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 Shagare Sawa Agala Mudayane Waran Buddha Sun Buddha Adi Tidena Rajin Deme Sarvan Deva Same Asame Samano Aharin Deme Sarvan Buddha Bodhisattva Shame Shame Parashame Deme Sarva Ede Uban Ramba Buddhaya Purane Puran Purayame Sarva Ajame Bendraya Pade Base Sarva Bamban Jayangar So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So Daya Da Wan Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade So
Maison, Chevron, Tata, Midi, or to Kashi Chevrolet, Tata, Tata, Tinric, Mingri, Pominja Dumber, Mingri, somebody. Made tambo kangi song jene tata le saje ke monam song yore tata tujo na song manje sanje mina ke sana arra chi song yore te arra te ne pati tan zabale min kare zona ta arra te be ta chi bo zo te ke min kap ta tamje te ke zo te ka she ke this sidag mi le de po ke mi le 不个没的呀，不的是家没的呀，这哈当的或者带到上头，有的的确的嘛的，每一个人是这个每个这个的哈好个的，每个人家里呢三节个出来的，这三节出来个是八的，人咱们的3米、7米、10米，每人那么那都有的，这每个人他们特定的他。别人他没嘛的日大的些个有嘞，日大的搞这个呢，他我个每个人呢，有问题一点每个有嘞，这看来的他的这个问题呢，对下了一个没得找呢，对下的有问题一毛的可能的下个还好有嘞。这cha的这个，我就搞个哈过来，这个过年的呢，这大石头东周有嘞，这个把那个送红没把嘞，这周是大概这到哈过有嘞，这每人的把这周有嘞，这我们有没的你的搞来的呢，这我不是就不接嘛，这不没呢，这没的进来，这不接这个有嘞，这头我们的车嘛个这里，每人的把这周有嘞。这甚至就差这个梦，差这个出来，热的，如果俺的呢，那梦俺的这些，那你梦俺的心啊，俺个些吧呢，那这那个过一种的，这每年来七八月么，什么差这个出来这，差这个出来这台巴古巴的这边，这每什么上去了，在那里台巴的大台巴，这里每这家的了，一起去台巴，这里差这里是台巴，那这里每天的把切完了，这每天个他妈的，差这个出来洗过嘞，这轮的把切完了，这俺那里的每天就从这每天台巴古巴的这通过后，这到每天打出来，这里到每天，忙着这个见了每，大家是讲吃了当些上去，每个人了这里上不着了什么的呢，这那么这每天这个肉有嘞。这他们是搞的嘛，便宜了嘞，变成咱们不客气的不明了，这忙的时候，这前面那通了，这不接触个有嘞，这起码忙些个还高有嘞，这呢，这忙的时候通过去，忙通这了，这人我说起码还高有嘞的，俺他们这话这忙不有嘞，俺那不我们都这里，这那个忙的时候通这了。我打过就不个掏松的对的，我说起码用过呢，这个长马的在每的岛上上，每的台巴的大么怎么着的，大么台巴的一起就台巴，你见的这每的呢，平用进步有嘞，还叫咋进步嘞？
请大家继续持诵药师佛陀罗尼，不要中断。在这里，我要对药物做个介绍。无论是西藏的药物，或者是当今世界上透过科学所研发出来的药物，这些药物从何而来呢？这些都统一来自于诸佛的愿力。如同在《入菩萨行论》当中所说的，所有一切药物都来自于药师佛手中的药盒子。从药盒子能够制造世间一切的药物，因此药盒子极为殊胜珍贵。有些人会觉得藏药比较好，西药好像没有那么好等等，但事实并非如此。但凡是药物，都是科学家经过实证、测试有效而研发的，任何药物都是诸佛事业的化现。在这个世界上，有从许多物质提炼出来的药物，比如说土质的药物、水质的药物，木头、草木而形成的药物等等。这些疗方总结起来都共通是药物。打个比方来说，不要说万物之灵的人类，就连鹿等这些生物都能够辨别出什么样的植物是有疗效的。比方说，驯鹿能够在许多 草木当中找出对他们身体目前状况有疗效的。他们在众多的植物里面能够认出一种药草，仁波切用藏文称呼这个名字叫做原命德金。单就这一种药草来讲，当鹿被猎人的猎枪打中的时候，他能够知道哪里有这种药草，他会去找出来，并且躺在药草上面。接着过了一下子，子弹就会自然从伤口里面脱离出来。这件事情是我父亲跟我分享的，他自己本身是医师，所以就连动物界里面的鹿都具有这样的辨识能力。而这种药如果使用在不孕的女生的话，就能够具有生育的能力。在这个药物当中，具有这样的疗效是限量可见的，而这些都是诸佛的事业的展现。正所谓在密咒乘的理论当中所说的，外在的5大种是5方佛母，而内在的5种烦恼是5种本质。就像是因之鲜有为天生这句话所表达的意思一样。所以说在不同的2种药物之间，本质上并没有差别，因为所有一切药物都是佛陀的化现，事业的化现。因此我们应该要以前进恭敬的态度去看待。对于制作药物的人，我们应该要以清净心、清净的信心、净信去看待。而对于药物，则是应该要以圣洁性去看待。当我们对诸佛的行仪事业有这样的信心之后，药物的功效也就能够展现出来，就不会将药物等闲的看待。了解这些都是诸佛的事业，能够增强药的效力。我自己本身也时常服用药物，在过程当中，我也都是以信心和恭敬心来服用的。不只是这样子，就连玛尼甘露丸也都是以6种很好的材质，再加上许多药物配制而成的，对于许多方面都有很好的疗效。譬如有些女生没有办法生育，但是在服用了玛尼丸、甘露法药等等之后，就能够恢复生育能力。许多人都知道这一件真实限量的情形，他们自己服用玛尼丸之后，有了种种改善等等，这些都是他们自己知道的。这样的情形很多，其中甚至有很多也都是跟我有关系的人。他们来联络我的时候，他们来找我的时候，说他们没有生育能力，没有办法生出小孩子。我对他们说，服用玛尼丸，鼓励他们将玛尼丸放在水中一起喝。后来就听他们说有生下小孩，所以大家应该要关心这件事情。在服用药物的时候，要对药物升起亲近的信心以及圣洁性，这样的话药效也会增加。应该要知道药是十分殊胜珍贵的。
大呀大嗡拜甘在拜甘在玛哈拜甘在拜甘在然扎三明嘎的娑瓦。大呀大嗡拜甘在拜甘在玛哈拜甘在拜甘然扎三明嘎的娑瓦。大呀大嗡拜甘在拜甘在玛哈拜甘在拜甘在然扎三明嘎的娑瓦。 Dayada Bai Ganze Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Dayada Bai Ganze Maha Bai Ganze Ranza Same Gade Sova Ôi để toàn kinh trái kêu và chẳng chờ ngồi Nè tuần toàn ngày trở về trái
I confess all negativities and downfalls. I dedicate all virtue to awakening. May the auspiciousness of freedom from illness, demons, and suffering prevail.
Ba na ra ra ne zo ye ye dan ze la nan da la da ga da gun za long de e ma ho.
The worldly beings return to their abodes. The wisdom and Smaya deities dissolve into me, and I dissolve into primordial purity, the vast expanse where all is good. How wonderful. Now go to the very back page.
Sun ne ba ne ba nyur de ne le ta je ro we ne na ma le ba da de jong wa me ba yo.
May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. Now we'll do, we're doing, no, now we'll do some bala, summoning good fortune and the rainfall of benefit and happiness text on page 63. of perfect happiness, when the name of sorrows unknown. Amita use grand love, life regards me kind-hearted, me portal a pure land of perfect compassion. When 5 poisonous legs daunted, these generous equal me with love. Grant me the supreme be lotus like pure land of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone, lotus born and jubilant, seas conferring rainbow body. In manifest joyland of perfect bliss ever, names for confused they don't exist. Vajrasattva grand blessings, mirror like wisdom, see glory and downland of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equality, stand in the watch and pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire. God Amitabha blessed, grand discerning wisdom seed, in fulfilled activity, and of perfect Buddha, declares no words for jealousy. Advocacy bestows accomplished wisdom in the yogic Dharma sphere, endowed with perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vairocana Gram Dharma, that to wisdom seeking, grand vital essences, the 5 great mothers in low life. Not so good was Vidaki, grandly septimius mastery, fortune of profound struggles of tenor, now whirling his freedoms dwell. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahabhuta, in the sphere of self-display, where leaders of peace and wrath grant supreme and common power, city fulfilling all its. In 24 sacred signs gathered in fifth guidance, says grant ripening liberating powers. Fortune of secret mantra in Dhammacaya's expanse, dwell the living lords and kings. Grant delighted acts increase to stages of trodden, all taming to sphere. Permakalaya, chord guns subjugating, the fortune of enlightenment. Ushi Vaishnavanaza, Lord was the West God's armor, love was Kali for all beings. Master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your cord, don't waver from you are pledged. Think of us compassionate, living your life for bringing fortune of cattle, fortune of peace horses, and wealth of rich Gandhi life. Store the fortune of fertile sheep, and of floods and rods, fortune of goods and those best can tell with the wish Gandhi
cows, bulls. You still carry heavy loads, all this good fortune bring. Here fortune of my lovely silk, highly priced golden silk, therefore the sun and essex, grains, precious gems and ornaments. Envying of every kind, bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune for my God's good spirits wealth me, dwelling Nagas wishing journey, Lord, three worlds, gods and humans wealth. Bring them here as good fortune, Papa's body fortune, Zambulins all the Dharma. Balanchos fortune, well, Draminians longevity, beings life, strength, and merit. All lands grant their fortune, indigenous religious, my Chinese kings all rich in force. Present is fortune, and well, the army of kingdom, silent courage of Bukaho. As good fortune bring them, here fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds. Perfect wealth, food and cloth, the radiant splendor riches, strength, ammo, weapons, miracle powers. Matsu at Poles, creatures, fortune of brave and strong, boys beautiful and virtuous girls. Pure springs, peace all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and eastern rise. Eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune, come like a shrouded mist, western long life fortune, please come here like a river flows northern. Long life fortune bring them here like a falling from above of the long life fortune come like sweet rains wrapped in long life fortune come fortune of melodious grace. Crocus dragons, row fortune of art students, line come like dazzling star darlings. Om Shri and Vajradhari, maybe less fortune passing, finding his hindrances. Southern Judaki, maybe resources prudent, wealth expand life many riches. Western Lotus Dakini, Saman Patus Table, the Samsara and Nirvana. Know that action Daki, maybe the foreign life, and annihilating dreams evil. West God with you ready, you'll be here all our words for changing auspicious objects here. Bring fortunate objects, ye always remain on this place, and may this fortune steadfast. Potentize life substance, says and this place project, wealth is remain from unchanging. Grant eternal life, seed, the grant endless treasure, seed, the grant wealth and merit, seed. Grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously. Salva city, ala la, oh.
Om Ahom. Three Kayas, Lama, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the four empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's three Kayas, which causes the three poisons to manifest as the three Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long-life deities of the five families, which causes the five poisons to manifest as the five aspects of primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Sambala Yam, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Mahamudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is inexpressible, being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hom Hri, the Guru, who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind, this life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or water pouring into water, without reference point into the all-pervasive open space of Ah. In a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Seal with steadfastness. Smile, seal, seal, seal. Hom Hri, by this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering, poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return. Page 98, World Peace Prayer. To the unfailing sources of refuge, the 3 jewels and 3 roots, and especially Chinrazig, the protector of the land of snows, to noble Tara, Guru Padmasambhava, I pray, please remember your sacred pledge of former times. Please grant blessings that this aspiration be entirely fulfilled. In this dark age of decline, the thoughts and actions of beings are corrupted, and the balance of the outer and inner elements is lost. Through these causes and conditions, humans and animals alike are seized by epidemics and diseases unknown in the past. They are struck by planetary demons, nagas, evil spirits, dark forces, and elemental spirits. Crops are damaged by blight, frost, and hail, and there is fighting and dispute. Untimely rains, heat waves, and droughts in the world, fear of earthquakes, fire, adversaries, and natural catastrophes, and in particular evil hordes that hurt the teachings and so forth, cause harm and violence throughout the world. May these be swiftly pacified and vanquished from their very roots. In the minds of all beings, human and non-human, may precious and supreme bodhicitta rise naturally, and free of harmful thoughts and actions, may the minds of all be filled with love for one another. May the entire world enjoy abundant happiness and wealth. May the Buddha's teachings spread far and endure long by the truthful power of the 3 roots, the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, by whatever virtuous roots there are in samsara and nirvana, and by the power of our highest pure intention, may this aspiration be fulfilled. And now we'll do a Shantideva dedication prayer in the Blue Prayer Book on page 61. It's dedication from Shantideva's The Way of the Bodhisattva. By all the virtue I have now amassed by composition of this book, which speaks of entry to the Bodhisattva way, may every being tread the path to Buddhahood. May beings everywhere who suffer torment in their minds and bodies have, by virtue of my merit, joy and happiness in boundless measure. As long as they may linger in samsara, may their present joy know no decline, and may they taste of unsurpassed beatitude and constant and unbroken continuity. Throughout the spheres and reaches of the world, in hellish states wherever they may be, may beings fettered there, tormented, taste the bliss and peace of Sukhavati. May those caught in the freezing ice be warmed, and from the massing clouds of Bodhisattva's prayers, may torrents rain in boundless streams to cool those burning in infernal fires. May forests where the leaves are blades and swords become sweet groves and pleasant woodland glades, and may the trees of miracles appear, supplanting those upon the hill of Shamali. And may the very pits of hell be sweet, with fragrant pools all perfumed with the scent of lotuses, be lovely with the cries of swan and goose and waterfowl so pleasing to the ear. May fiery coals turn into heaps of jewels, the burning ground become a crystal floor, the crushing hills celestial abodes, adorned with offerings, the dwelling place of Buddhas. May the hail of lava, fiery stones, and weapons henceforth become a rain of blossoms. May those whose hell it is to fight and wound be turned to lovers, offering their flowers. And those engulfed in fiery Vatarani, their flesh destroyed, their bones bleached white as kunda flowers. May they, through all my merit strength, have godlike forms and sport with goddesses and Mandakini's peaceful streams. What fear is it, they'll ask, that grips the henchmen of the deadly lord, the frightful vultures and the carrion crows? What noble strength is it that brings us joy and drives away our dreadful night? And looking skyward, they will see the shining form of Vajrapani. Then may their sins be quenched in joy, and may they go to him. And when they see the seething lava flood of hell extinguished in a rain of blossoms, drenched in scented water, at once fulfilled in bliss, they'll ask, how can this be? And thus the denizens of hell will see the one who holds the lotus. Friends, throw away your fears and quickly gather here. For who is it who comes to banish dread, this youth with bound-up gleaming hair? This loving bodhisattva, saving and protecting every being, whose power relieves all pain, increasing joy? Do you see the splendor of his house that echoes praises of 1,000 goddesses, the 100 gods who lay their diadems before his lotus feet, the rain of flowers falling on his head, his eyes moist with compassion? Thus may those in hell cry out on seeing Mandragosha. And likewise, when through these my roots of virtue they see the joyful clouds let fall their cooling scented rain, their obscurations cleansed by bodhisattvas like Samantabhadra, may all those languishing in hell come now to perfect happiness. And may the stooping animals be freed from fear of being preyed upon, each other's food. And may the famished spirits have such joy as those who dwell within the northern continent. And may they be replete and satisfied by streams of milk that pour from noble Lord Avalokita's hand. And bathing in it, may they be refreshed and cooled. And may the blind receive their sight, and may the deaf begin to hear, and women near their time bring forth like Maya Devi, free from any pain. And may the naked now be clothed, and all the hungry eat their fill. And may those parched with thirst receive pure waters and delicious drink. May the poor and destitute find wealth, the haggard and the careworn joy. May confidence relieve those in despair, and bring them steadfastness and every excellence. May every being ailing with disease be freed at once from every malady. May all the sickness that afflicts the living be instantly and permanently healed. May those who go in dread have no more fear. May captives be unchained and now set free. And may the weak receive their strength. May living beings help each other in kindness. May travelers upon the road find happiness no matter where they go. And may they gain without the need of toil the goals on which they set their hearts. May those who put to sea in boat or ship attain the ports that they desire. And may they safely come to shore in sweet reunion with their kith and kin. May those who lose their way and stray in misery find fellow travelers. And safe from the threat of thieves and savage beasts be tireless and their journey light. May children and the old, the weak protectorless, bewildered in the wild and pathless wastes, and those whose minds are dulled and all who are insane have pure celestial beings as their guardians. May all attain the human state and be possessed of wisdom, faith, and love. With perfect livelihood and sustenance, may they have mindfulness throughout their lives. May everyone have unrestricted wealth, just like the treasury of space, enjoying it according to their wish, without a trace of harm or enmity. May beings destitute of splendor become magnificent and bright, and those worn down by toil and drudgery acquire great beauty and perfection. May all the women in this world attain the strength of masculinity, and may the lowly come to excellence, and the proud and haughty lose their arrogance. And thus, by all the merit I have gained, may every being, leaving none aside, abandon all their evil ways, embracing goodness now and evermore. From bodhicitta may they never separate, and constantly engage in bodhisattva deeds, and may they be accepted as disciples by the Buddhas and turn aside from what is Mara's work. And may these beings, each and every one, enjoy an unsurpassed longevity, living always in contentment. May the very name of death be strange to them. On every side, in all the 10 directions, may groves of wish-fulfilling trees abound, resounding with the sweetness of the teachings spoken by the Buddhas and their bodhisattva children. And may the earth be wholesome everywhere, free from boulders, cliffs, and chasms, flat and even like a level palm, and smooth like lapis lazuli. And for many circles of disciples, may multitudes of bodhisattvas rise in every land, adorning them with every excellence. From the bird song and the sighing of the trees, from shafts of light and from the sky itself, may living beings, each and every one, perceive the constant sound of Dharma. May they come into the presence of the Buddhas and meet with bodhisattvas, offspring of the same, with clouds of offerings unbounded. May the teachers of the world be worshipped. May kindly spirits bring the rains on time, for harvest to be rich and plentiful. May princes rule according to the truth, and may the world be blessed with all prosperity. May medicines be strong and full of virtue. May healing spells be chanted with success. May spirits of the air that feed on flesh be kind, their minds imbued with pity. Let no being ever suffer pain. Let them neither ail nor languish, never doing evil. May they have no fear nor suffer insults, and may their minds be ever free from sorrow. In monasteries, temples, and the like, may reading and reciting widely flourish. May harmony prevail among the Sangha, and may its purpose be all fulfilled. May ordained monks intent upon the practice find perfect places for retreat and solitude, abandon every vagrant thought, and meditate with trained and serviceable minds. May nuns have all their wants supplied. May quarreling vindictiveness be strange to them. Let all who have embraced monastic life uphold a pure and unimpaired observance. May they feel regret when discipline is broken, and always may they strive to cleanse away their faults. May they thus obtain a fortunate rebirth wherein to undertake unfailing discipline. May the wise and learned be revered and always be sustained by offerings. With mind suffused with purity, may their renown spread far and wide. May beings never languish in the lower realms. May pain and hardship be unknown to them. Enjoying more than godlike strength and beauty, may Buddhahood for them be swiftly gained. Again and yet again, may sentient beings make offerings to all the Buddhas, and with Buddha's unimagined bliss, may they enjoy undimmed and constant happiness. May all the bodhisattvas now fulfill their high intention for the sake of beings, and sentient beings likewise now receive the good the Buddhas have in store for them. And may the Arhats and Pratyab Buddhas at length attain their perfect happiness. And may I also, through Manjushri's kindness, reach the ground of perfect joy, and throughout the stream of all my lives embrace monastic ordination. Thus may I abide sustained by simple ordinary fare, and in every life obtain a dwelling place in perfect solitude. Whenever I desire to gaze on him or put to him the slightest question, may I behold the unobstructed vision of Manjughosha, my protector, to satisfy the needs of beings dwelling in the 10 directions to the margins of the sky. May I reflect in every deed the perfect exploits of Manjushri. And now, as long as space endures, as long as there are beings to be found, may I continue likewise to remain, to drive away the sorrows of the world. The pains and sorrows of all wandering beings, may they ripen wholly on myself, and may the virtuous company of bodhisattvas bring about the happiness of beings. May the doctrine, only remedy for suffering, the source of every bliss and happiness, be nurtured and upheld with reverence, and throughout a vast continuance of time endure. And now to Manjughosha I prostrate, whose kindness is the wellspring of my good intent. To my virtuous friends I also bow, whose inspiration gave me strength to grow. So we'll go to the yellow prayer book to do the long life prayers on page 20. For this realm, encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness without exception. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may your life remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, you perfectly guide others with your excellent deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of Lord Drigumpa, great sovereign of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peaceful light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. Known in the noble land as Arya Deva, you emanated into the Gar clan of eastern Tibet as Chudingpa, the hard son of Jingden Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. Page 26. May the teaching of the great Drigumpa Ratnashri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld through teachings and practice, through hearing, reflecting, and meditating until the end of existence. Your 1,000 arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings, your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
谢谢所有线上参与及莅临现场的法友，吉祥如意。
Thank you so much, Your Eminence Garchen Rinpoche, for guiding us with your perfect love and wisdom. And thank you, Khenpo Tenzin. And be sure to gather this afternoon for Khenpo Tenzin's commentary on Lord Jigden Sumkun's great songs. And they're really poetic and beautiful. So please be sure to join from 1:30 to 3, and from 3 to 4 is our Dharma discussion group. Everyone's welcome. Be well. Take care.
Ranza Saman Gade Soha, Teata Won Be Kade Maha Be Kade Ranza Saman Gade Soha. Dea dai be kade ma be kade rada saman kade sova. Dea da won be kade ma be kade rada saman kade sova. Dea da won be kade ma be kade Ranza Saman Gade Soha, Teata Won Be Kade Ma Be Kade, Ranza Saman Gade Soha.